players. We have so many new players here in Berlin, and I love it.
So let's not talk about the matchup, but just about what they're doing, because they don't know anything about matchups, probably.
Probably. So I guess what we could do is just point out what they're doing right and what they should be working on. Hopefully they'll look at the stream after this performance. Since they're brand new, odds are they won't be winning this tournament, so they'll use this as a learning experience, so that's probably the best thing we can do.
Oh, very nice. Knowing how to use the float. Also knowing that Peach has a down smash.
Yeah. Not usually as big of a tool against the floatier characters, but...
No, but it worked in that situation.
Yeah.
Oh, rollout.
The rollout recovery actually isn't the worst option, but usually there's safer ways to get back to the stage.
No, I think it is the worst option. I mean...
Well, sometimes
if you see
even
it charging up, you can always react to it.
That's true. But you can see even top-level Puffs sometimes recover with the rollout just to mix it up.
Exactly, as a mix-up, right? Great shield.
Oh, rolls into the F smash there.
Rolling is a very typical, or even, you know, smash charging is a typical thing of beginners.
Yeah. And you see this this Peach wave dashing.
Yeah, but not just randomly.
That's true. Usually wave dash isn't that big of a tool for Peach, considering she has the float, which is probably the better movement option.
But recently we have seen Armada, or actually, but especially Armada using it more often. For example, the wavelands, which are very hard with Peach.
That's true.
And also out of shield. But mostly out of shield is a float something.
Yeah.
But
I think it's either way. It's a positive thing to see that this Peach has knows enough about the community to use some advanced techniques. Even
for example, I would say Peach would. I think Peach wave dash is more than Jigglypuff. I would say, right?
Yeah. Well, for Jiggly as well. Probably better off utilizing wave landing or wave dash out of shield. But yeah, Jigglypuff doesn't have the float, so Jigglypuff can... Oh,
Jigglypuff has the float.
Yeah.
Jigglypuff always floats.
That's true.
If Jigglypuff is like Peach, just you can float forever.
And we see both of these players opting for charged smash attacks in the neutral game. And it's usually not that good of an option, so that's definitely something these players should try to to take out of their neutral game, and it's more.
That was very nice spacing, also with the back air.
Yeah, really good. But when they want to use charge smash attacks, it's more for tech chasing and that sort of thing, not so much in the neutral game.
Oh yeah, especially in neutral game, actually pretty much never. The thing is, which is interesting to see is. What's his name? Shig. He uses fair approaches like Ganondorf.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
that.
Yeah, the short off fair.
But with Peach, which is why Peach is good. She can float and then has the float cancel.
Yeah. Usually we see Peaches go up in the float, start the fair and fall down with the fair.
Exactly.
Not so much just the raw not so much the raw short up fair, but seems to be making decent use of it here. And what's at the higher levels a really bad matchup for Peach. We can see how it works really well at these lower levels where the Jigglypuff isn't abusing
back air.
Yeah, back air.
Or even, or even F air.
And last time we saw the Jiggly use rollout.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, worked out there. Last time he died for it, but this time he made it work. And it's a down smash and he doesn't DI. So that's definitely something both of these players can be working on, is their DI. Yep. So we see Shig takes the first game.
But they aren't rolling too much, which is good.
Well, neither of them are putting too much pressure on the other player. Maybe if we saw them playing a fast fox, we'd see rolling at a higher frequency. So we'll see where Rabbi or Bookman takes this game. It takes it to Battlefield where you just lost.
Rabbi, when you said it, I thought, like a Jewish rabbi.
Yeah, well, I guess that's where the gamer tag comes from, but he goes by Bookman in the bracket, so.
Maybe.
Yeah. In any case.
After all, the rabbi is the guy who reads from the Torah, so
that's true.
From the book.
And we see the Jigglypuff kill himself. We also saw the Jigglypuff go under the stage quite a bit, and he tended to get punished for it, so hopefully that's something he stops doing here on Battlefield.
Yeah.
It doesn't really put you in that good of a position, and you don't want to really go under there unless you're edge guarding.
Exactly.
You don't want to just go there for the fun of it, because as you're coming up, the Peach has all the advantage. Ooh,
Oh!
Dash attack to turn it.
Yo!
Oh, again, fair to turn it. We've seen some complex maneuvers here from this Peach, and Jigglypuff kills himself. So the Jigglypuff definitely should look up Rising Pound. I'm sure you can just YouTube or Google Rising Pound, or even go to the Jigglypuff boards on Smash boards.
Exactly, and also I think what he did down there was an aerial or something. Or I don't know, at least he was jumping way too late.
Yeah.
Because Jigglypuff's, you know, vertical recovery is only okay, or not okay, but like if you're pretty low with Jigglypuff, it's kind of hard.
That's true.
But that's mostly not the problem, because when you get hit, you mostly get hit upwards, and Jigglypuff is so lightweight and not fast falling. So, but still, like when you're below, you have to jump immediately, and then also make use of the Rising Pound. Yeah.
It definitely helps a lot, and you have to finish it with an air dodge, since you don't really have an up B for recovery purposes. You don't really have an up B as Jigglypuff in general. This thing is quite an awful up B.
Like if there were one moment where you could use the up B, because your ledge grab
that's true, the sing cancel.
But any time you could use that, you could also air dodge, which is almost always better.
Yeah. Because I don't think you get any height at all from the up B. Like,
not height, but your range, your grabbing range of the ledge
is bigger?
It is.
Oh, okay. But generally, yeah, the jumps and the Rising Pound should get you out of most problem areas. But we see here Peach with a pretty dominant lead, and this is going to be tough for Bookman to make it back from this.
That was
he
close.
Almost died. Really good DI after he hit that to make it back to the stage. Because after you hit someone with the rollout, you're not going to get your mobility back until you land.
You don't even get into the helpless animation. You just spin it, you know, this ending spinning animation. It looks so funny.
Yeah, and it never ends until you land. You can't even grab the ledge from that. So we see Bookman try to mount a comeback here. Doesn't DI that down smash, barely lives it anyway. Goes for the rollout recovery, and it hits him. Oh, and he runs straight into a fair. Decent DI on that one. Again, he goes for the rollout recovery, gets nared, barely survives. And again, he goes for the rollout recovery.
Close
I'm surprised he made it back there. But he's actually mounting a comeback here. He was down and looking like he was going to get forced.
If he just knew that he had a rest, or not now, but the next stock.
Yeah, one rest and he can make this happen.
Yo,
really good
come on.
F smash. And Shig is probably getting a bit nervous here. But Jigglypuff is probably one solid aerial away from his death.
That was close.
Almost killed himself by jumping needlessly off the stage. Eats the acid.
Do you think he knows about rest?
I'm not sure. He knows how to roll out, and he kills himself, and that's a shame. 2-0. Shig takes it. I don't know if they know it's best of 3. Someone should tell them. No, they do. Okay, we get the handshake, and Shig moves on in winner's bracket.